Hey guys, what's up? So the next poem I'll be reading is poem 1223, and this is called Those Crocodile Tears. This is more of a story. It takes place at a viewing of a guy. He died in an accident, and everyone is mourning. His very good friend shows up and sees everyone crying, but knows the truth behind the tears because he was the only one the deceased spoke to the truth when alive. This story has a very important message. Know the people in your life and make sure they are the ones you want in your life. Those crocodile tears. I walk inside and sign my name. I skim down the long list of so many others. There's only about 8 that look familiar, and well, that's family, but far from. I walk inside the room and hear hysterical crying in every direction. I see the casket in the middle of the room with so many beautiful arrangements of flowers of all sorts. My very good friend is lying there, but somewhere else watching, thinking, why on earth are all these people here? I go to his mother. Her friend is comforting her. I pay my respects by saying, I'm sorry for your loss. And she grabs my hand and starts to cry. She was the same one that wanted nothing to do with him when he came out of the closet, threw him out of the house just to move in. Husband number 2. I turn around and see his boyfriend on his knees praying while setting a red rose, kissing him on the forehead. When all he did, when he was alive, cheat on him over and over and over and over again. So much pain, so much mourning, so many cries. But the saddest thing about this story is none of the tears are actually real. His father walks in while another relative gives him a hug, telling him, I'm so sorry about your son. Even he's bursting out in tears. And I keep thinking of the stories he told me when he was alive about the black and blues Daddy gave him to man up. He even showed me. A few people to the right are whispering under their breath about how composed I am, that how could I be so insensitive by not crying, and I'd never seen their faces before. Then came the best friend. He greeted me with a hug and I nodded my head. He kept going on and on how wonderful he was. And he was. But the thing about it was, you never treated him that way. Because every conversation you both had was about you. Oh yeah, and you were one of the guys his boyfriend was sleeping with. So much pain, so much mourning, so many cries, but the saddest thing about this story is none of the tears are actually real. I approach the casket, bend down to pray, and think how horrible it is to have your body here with all these people that hurt you so much, none of them who really cared or even knew you, and continue to make things about them. So alone you must have felt, and to think it was a car accident, not a suicide. But at least you had me. I loved you beyond anything. I look back at your face and noticed a smirk. Hopefully you could at least rest in peace now. I get up and do the sign of the cross, smile, turn around, and walk away, while all of them give me a dirty look.